everyone. My name's Harry, K0TV, Kilo Zero Tango Victor. I'm located in Sedalia. I'm going to be the net control for this edition of the Spark, Sedalia Pettis County Amateur Radio Club Repeater Net. This is a net held each week at this time for the purposes of gathering spot for hams in the area and exchanging information. I'm going to take a short standby now, see if there's any emergency or priority traffic that needs to use the repeater at this time. Nothing heard. If during the net you have an emergency and you need to get into the net, interrupt by using the pro words break, break and your call sign, and wait to be acknowledged by net control, and we'll handle your emergency. You got to take a short standby now for any club announcements. The only one I have right now is April 4th is the next meeting. If you need information on that, it's on the club website, wa0sdo.org, the website, repeatercallsign.org. Is there any other club announcements at this time?
W3MEB.
I just have the one, W3MEB. Doc, I'll check you in and go ahead.
Thank you very much, Harry. I just wanted to remind everybody that next week, next Saturday, there will be a ham fest out to Boonville, right off of I-70. The fest is from 9 till 1, and there'll be breakfast out there from 8 till 9, and everybody's welcome.
Okay, Doc, thanks for that. Is there a website someone can go to for information on that? I just got a thing today that the Hamvention in Dayton has been canceled, and probably ought to keep tabs on all those events around the area here.
I don't have the website, but I did receive at least 2 notifications plus Larry's list had published that it was going to be held. They had their meeting yesterday, to ensure that it was, whether they were going to do it or not, and they said, let's go ahead with it.
Whiskey Zero, Mike Quebec Delta.
MQD, go ahead.
Hey, this is Tony, Whiskey Zero, Mike Quebec Delta. The club secretary for the Boonville Club. Just thought I would to put the website out there. We're closely monitoring the situation, and any information would be on the club's website at w0brc.org and or the Facebook page.
Appreciate that information, Tony. Yeah, things can change really quick here, but yeah, I got the information off Larry's list too that they were going to have it, and I also saw that Hamvention's canceled in Dayton, so we need to keep an eye on it during the week, I guess. Things can change, but right now it looks like it's on. So, any other announcements to be made at this time? Nothing heard. I know there are some stations out there that are just monitoring, and those that can't stay around the radio and want to be in and out. So I'm going to take those calls now and check you into the net. We want to find out who's out there. So please come now with your call sign. WA0SDO repeater.
K0BMC, Ben in Warrensburg, in and out.
E0FUD, in and out.
E0WSI, in and out.
Okay, I'll acknowledge K0BMC, Ben. Thanks for checking in. KE0, I didn't catch the rest of the call. You had low audio. Can you repeat your call?
Kilo Echo Zero Union Hotel Oscar, KE0UHO.
KE0UHO, I have you checked in. K something 0 WSI. I missed your call there too. Go ahead.
Kilo Delta Zero, Whiskey Sierra India.
I have you checked in too. Thanks for joining us this evening. Any other stations that are short timers or want to check in and out?
KE0FUD, Kilo Echo Zero, Foxtrot Uniform Delta. In and out.
I am in and out.
KE0WJX, Kilo Echo Zero, Whiskey Juliet X-Ray, Joel in Warrensburg, in and out.
I have KE0FUD with and somebody doubled with you, so you'll have to try again. KE0WJX, I have you checked in too. Thanks for joining us. Who else do we have?
KE0WLB, Kilo Echo Zero, Whiskey Lima Bravo, in and out.
KE0CYR, Kilo Echo Zero, Charlie Yankee Romeo. This is Bob in Sedalia. I am in and out.
Acknowledging KE0WLB, KE0CYR. Thanks for checking in. Anybody else? Nothing heard. I'll open it up for regular check-ins to this evening's edition of the Sedalia Pettis County Amateur Radio Club Net. Please come now with your call sign.
KE0 Bravo Tango Charlie, Ben in Columbia.
For Delta Zero, Victor Delta, Donald Sedalia.
W0MQD, Whiskey Zero, Mike Quebec Delta, Tony in Boonville.
Okay, I'll acknowledge KE0BTC, AD0VD, W0MQD. I already had you checked in, but must have something for the net here. So let me go back. Somebody had doubled with you, Ben, and I'll get them later here, but let me turn the repeater over to you. What do you have for this evening? KE0BTC, K0TV.
Good evening. I'm a new ham. I've only had my general license for about 6 months, and I got a new radio, and I can finally talk to the folks in Sedalia. I used to live there for 5 years, and I have fond memories of Sedalia, and just happy to talk to you on the repeater. Nothing else, just 73.
Really appreciate you checking in, and welcome to our net, and hope to have you on here more often. You did double with somebody when you checked in, so whatever you did from Columbia, you beat out who the other person was. So you had a good signal into the repeaters this evening. Thanks for checking in. AD0VD, go ahead.
Good evening. And the gentleman over there in Columbia, he's sounding real good, so he definitely did everything right. Would you check in, Grace, KE0MER? And I'm not going to stay there too long. I don't think my voice will stay out that much. Everybody have a great week coming up, and keep from getting the bugs. I'm going to get out of here. Alpha Delta Zero, Victor Delta, I'm clear.
Thanks for joining us this evening. W0MQD. Go ahead, Tony. What do you have?
Good evening. This is W0MQD. Yeah, among the Hamfest talk, just kind of keeping an eye out on the changing situations. I heard St. Louis schools are, I think, letting out. There's a bunch of information out there to sift through. Got nothing else for the net. Hope to see everyone on Saturday. W0MQD back to net.
Thanks for checking in. You're always welcome. That's about on my list. Who else do we have out there that'd like to check into this evening's SparkNet?
W0VK, Brett.
Hey, Kilo Echo Zero, Quebec Yankee Alpha.
Kilo Delta Zero, Echo Tango Lima.
Kilo Zero, Papa Hotel Papa.
Let me acknowledge W0VK, KE0QYA, KD0ETL, K0PHP. W0VK, what do you have for us?
Hey, good evening, Harry, and good evening, everybody on the net this evening. And you got a great net going here, and you're doing an excellent job, Harry. Good to hear you on there, and you always got that great voice and sounding great. Good job, man. And looking forward to the Hamfest. Hopefully that can go on, and everything's going to be cool over there. So thanks, Tony, and Doc, for keeping us all up to date on that. Don't have a whole lot else. Me and Carrie just got in the car today because we've been kind of holed up here a little bit and made a little drive and just kind kind of looked around and didn't do a whole lot today. So hope everybody is doing good, hunkered down, got the things they need, and you know, Donald, you're sounding great. You definitely made progress there with your voice, so you're getting over it, my friend. So glad to hear you in there. You're sounding healthier than you have in the past, you know, 2 or 3 weeks here. So anyway, we'll see y'all later. Have a great week. 73 W0VK.
Yeah, thanks for checking in, Brett. Yeah, I ordered a Raspberry Pi earlier in the week, and thinking that if I'm going to be in, I might as well have a toy to play with. And I didn't realize the significance of it, but I took delivery yesterday of it, and I suddenly thought about it, and I said, well, that was Pi Day yesterday, so that was kind of interesting how that worked out like that. Let me turn it over to the next check-in, KE0QIA. Go ahead.
Good evening, Harry, and everybody on the net. Yeah, you might want to guard that Pi, that's for sure. Hey, you got a good net going on tonight. Good to see a lot of people checking in. Yeah, I think this next week especially is going to be one for the record books, I'm afraid. But you know, just everybody out there, just wash your hands and be careful. That's about all I got for the net. So Harry, great job. We'll turn it back to you. K0QI clear.
WA0 SDO repeater.
Richard, I think you a little bit confused there. The Pi I'm talking about is an electronic device. It's a little computer, not the Pi you're thinking about, I don't think. So let me turn over to the next one, KD0ETL. Go ahead.
K0TV, KD0ETL. Good evening, Harry. Great job tonight running the net. I would talk about the elephant in the room. In this case, I'd say it's the elephant on the airwaves. I think there's probably been enough talk about it. So, yeah, everyone stay safe. Everything's good here. Hunker down like everyone else and wait and see. 73 to all. Stay safe. KD0ETL, back to net.
Thanks for checking in, Paul. K0PHP, your turn. Go ahead.
Good evening to you and everybody on the net. Chrisen from Columbia here, and not a lot to report from this area. Did an upgrade on the little TS480HX, added a temperature-compensated crystal oscillator module out of a TS590. So I took the module, the SO3 off, and mounted it in this 480, and boy, am I pleased. It has sure improved the performance of it. Anyway, give it back to you this evening, and again, thanks for letting me check in. K0PHP.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have a chance to get back over to the input and listen to you, but you have a good signal into the repeater, so you're doing a good job this evening, and thanks for checking in. I do want to go back to W3MEB and get Doc back on the radio here. I want to get the status on what's going on with the 6-meter repeater. Is there any updates, Doc?
Whiskey 3, Mike Echo Bravo. Yes, I was getting ready to check in, recheck, and let you know we got the cans in, and they're tall and heavy. And we also got the crystals, but the received crystal is about 10 megahertz off. So we got to call into Bomar and see what's going to happen with that Monday. But it is coming along very, very well. We're hoping to be up in the air as soon as we can get that one crystal figured out, because Steve spent all day Friday working on it. So it won't be too much longer.
Okay, yeah, I was interested in that, and I'm watching you through your webcam there. You don't know. I'm just kidding. Can you share the frequency that's going to be on?
Well, I'll be more than happy to look it up. You go ahead and continue with the net, and I'll check in again.
Okay, I'm at the bottom of my check-ins, and I'm ready to take more. Who else wants to join the SparkNet this evening?
KY0P.
0EE.
Let me acknowledge KY0P and 0EE. KY0P, go ahead.
Good evening, Harry. Everybody else. Hey, we got a great net going tonight. Numbers seem to be up. A lot of new check-ins. That's always good. So K0PHP, you've got an excellent signal here into Sedalia. So those changes that you made sounds great. Anyway, I guess just like everybody else, just waiting to see what this, what the latest is going to be on the coronavirus. And saw one, who was it? One of the old standbys had mentioned that he thinks that it's going to peak this week and continue to drop through the end of spring. But of course, I guess with that and a quarter, you could buy well, you can't buy a cup of coffee for a quarter anymore, but with that and $1, you could probably find a cup of coffee somewhere. So just kind of chilling and sitting back and waiting to see what happens. So 73, everybody. Have a great week. Back to net control. Doing a great job, Harry. KY0P.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that compliment. I'm a SparkNet rookie here. This is my first one, but I have done lots of the nets down in Texas. So if I accidentally say Coppell out of habit here, everybody reach out and slap your radios. So let me turn it over to John, N0EE. Go ahead.
This is N0EE, November 0 Echo. Name is John. I'm in Sedalia. Hello, Harry, and everybody on the net. Just wanted to let people know that call signs were issued for our technicians that we tested on the 7th. Jack Wright from over at Windsor got Kilo Echo 0 Zulu Tango Echo. Bruce Stimson from Leeton got Kilo Echo 0 Zulu Tango Foxtrot. And Bart Coons from Sedalia got Kilo Echo 0 Zulu Tango Golf. That's not a bad turnaround. The test was on March 7th, and the call signs are issued on the 11th. That's a pretty quick turnaround there. And most of our test sessions go like that. As long as I get them out of here in the mail on Saturday of the test, they're usually in the database, usually no later than the following Wednesday, but that's not up to us. But anyway, if you're them guys on, I can congratulate them. And hopefully they still have the Ham Fest over at Boonville. I imagine they will. I've heard that they canceled the Dayton Ham Fest. I have no idea. I just happened to hear that this morning, so I really have no idea. But anyway, that's all I have for tonight. You're doing a great job, Harry. N0EE.
Yeah, thanks, John. Really appreciate the heroic effort you do to get those tests turned around. I think the new hams really appreciate the work you do on that, and we get those calls back really quick. So because of that effort, that's the I got the notice too in the email that I think that Dayton was canceled. I looked on the website, but I didn't really see it, but I haven't dug yet. I'm gonna go back and do that. That's the bottom of my list. Who else do we have out there that wants to join our net?
KE0 NIL Kilo Echo 0 November India Lima. It's Nick in Colcamp with no traffic.
B3MEB with a recheck.
Okay, let me acknowledge KE0NIL. I assume that was an in and out, and I checked in with negative traffic. And I'm guessing W3MEB, you're the one that doubled with NIL. If not, we'll pick up that double later, but go ahead, MEB.
Roger, that was me that doubled. We're both quick on the key. Ready to copy?
Go ahead.
Transmit frequency is 53.110 megahertz. Receive is 51.410 megahertz. And the PL will be 1273 hertz. And since I got a hold of the radio at this moment, I want to give John a Bravo Zulu. He's the one that made it happen. You know, the fact he gets his paperwork done that Saturday or that day of testing and gets it off that quick, that makes the world of difference. I mean, I've seen probably VE sites that takes, an extra 2 weeks or 3 weeks because somebody sits on the paperwork, but not John.
Yeah, I agree. When you said 53.110 transmit, that's the repeater transmit frequency?
WA0 SDO repeater. Roger, that'll be the transmit frequency you want. You want to put that in as your receive frequency in your portable.
That's what I wanted to clarify, and it's 127.3 hertz on the PL. Okay, appreciate that. I'm sure that'll be on our website too. Anybody else to check in? K0 TV.
KE0WTX, Kilo Echo 0, Whiskey Tango X-ray, in and out.
KC0CYA, that's Kilo Charlie 0, Charlie Yankee Alpha, that's Philip in Green Ridge.
Let me acknowledge KE0WTX, you're in and out. Thanks for joining the net this evening. And KC0CYA, go ahead, what do you have?
Well, at least I'm not too late to join the party. Had a late night and just got done cooking eggs and pancakes for dinner. And, oh, yummy, yummy. But anyway, Scarlett really liked the pancakes. She said they were really good. So much that her mind's going to blow up. So, anyway, 73s, everybody. KC0CYA, I'm out.
Thanks for checking in. That's the bottom of my list again. Who else do we have to check into this evening's Sedalia Pettis County Amateur Radio Club SparkNet? Well, nothing heard, so I'm going to go ahead and close the net this evening. Thank everybody for checking in. I hesitated there while the clock clicked over to 8:25, so I guess not a round number there on the close of the net. I'm going to turn the repeater back to normal amateur use. Thank everybody for checking in. Talk to you all next week. K0 TV will be clear.
KY0P.
Go ahead.
How many check-ins do we have tonight, Harry?
I've got stuff scribbled all over the place. I haven't counted them up yet. Quite a few.
That's a good number. Anyway, I know we had a lot, so I was just wondering if we hit 25 or so. We had a bunch.
1 W0VK.
Yeah, Brett, what you calling me?
And that number, we had 21 check-ins there. That's what I got here. So that's it, man. It's good net, Harry. You did an excellent job, man, and thanks for having the courage to do it. And was I right at the meeting? Are you glad you did it now that you got her done?
Oh yeah. It's just I've done hundreds of these nets down in Texas, but over the decades. But yeah, this is my first one up here in Missouri, and so it's I guess I am a net control rookie here so far, but I guess I'm not now. I just completed one, but I was thinking it'd be more than 21, but I'm still counting here, and I may have doubled some calls, so I better get on this log sheet and get it cleaned up.
Yep, I'll bow out of here. Anyway, good job. Sorry, Dennis. You can have it back here, buddy. Anyway, see you later. W0VK.